When you talked of financial goal, see the kind of time frame within which you need to make your money grow, what is the time frame for equity, Vedi? You talked of diversification. Does time in the market help that as well?
Absolutely. In fact, equity markets offer two broad ways to play it. One is trading, which is today literally minute by minute, and the other is investing, which is long term. So there are records to prove that people make lot more money over the long term. And that's why there is a famous saying that be greedy, but be long-term greedy. Then you will make a lot of money. I think time is arguably one of the most important components of equity. And the reason is simple. Long-term equity markets are driven by fundamentals. And in India is arguably in one of the sweet spots because as a country we are a great growth story relative to rest of the world. So if somebody asks me today, is India a great long-term equity bet? I think the short answer is yes. But will that return happen in 3 months, 1 year, 2 years? I don't know. But if somebody looks at Indian markets from a 5 to 10 year perspective, I think most certainly you will make a lot of money in Indian equities. So from an investor standpoint, therefore, it is important to give yourself time because equity markets reflect all of these cycles, but over time, if you've bought a great growth story, you will get returns. Now let's take the example of, say, the last 5 years. If you look at the last 5 years, you've arguably seen the worst correction of equity markets and the best pullback. So somebody would think this is kind of flattish. But it will surprise you to note that over 5 years, Indian equity markets has delivered a compounded 20% growth story. And no other asset class could have delivered that kind of a return for you. So growth comes at a price. Now, if you had waited 5 years, you would have earned this 20% growth story. But you should have had the stomach to go through what 2008 did and what 2009 pullback did. So the challenge in equities is there is a great growth opportunity.